First, you'll navigate to ParticipantIQ from your PartnerConnect dashboard. You can find it in the top navigation. After this loads, you're going to find 3 tabs. The first will be all participants, and then my alerts and settings are the other tabs. So ParticipantIQ is designed to help you find opportunities to provide participant education or assist with rollover analysis, leveraging high quality 401k signals. Because we're integrated with 500 payrolls, we're able to get a lot of payroll data in real time that helps you be more proactive with the participants in your plan. So let's start from the settings page. So ParticipantIQ is built around the concept of thresholds and alerts. So within ParticipantIQ, we have categories for high earners where you can set a minimum income threshold and you can toggle on weekly email alerts for participants in that category. You can do the same for nearing retirement with a minimum asset threshold and terminated participants. So for the sake of this demonstration, this demo account has low balances. So we're going to move this down from the default of $75,000 to just $500. And we'll do the same here for terminated participants. So we'll go ahead and click Save. Then from there, we're going to navigate back to the Participants tab. On the Participants tab, we'll see the settings that we just changed to be reflected here. So for example, nearing retirement now has a balance of people with over $500, as well as terminated participants with people over $500. So from this, you can use each of these as a quick filter. So when you quickly filter, you'll see that the table results match that. So 11 people are making over $100,000 in our book of business with 43 participants. Scrolling down to the table, this is where it starts to get interesting and personal. You're able to see the name of all of the participants that match the criteria, the plan that they're within, their role. So if they're an owner or an officer, we have to know that for annual compliance testing. And so we're going to show that to you now to help you spot people who might be an executive in the company, age, assets, and annual compensation. Clicking into any of these will take you into the employee details page. We'll go into that just in a moment so that you can see more details about each individual. Before we do that, let's go ahead and show what additional categories you can filter by. So in addition to those top 3 of high earners, nearing retirement, and terminated participants that we see on the main page, you can also access participants missing beneficiaries or participants who are not contributing. And one of the things I like to do is apply the not contributing filter, which will apply this not contributing participant type. And then you can also go ahead and set a compensation threshold. So in this example, let's assume we want to go look for people who are not participating but make over $80,000 per year, because those folks probably should be saving for retirement. So let's go ahead and apply that. And so now we have kind of a combo of those 2 filters where we've made a custom filter based on that criteria. And so we can see that these 3 individuals are making $80,000 plus, and none of them are saving for retirement currently. And so in a lot of cases, those are going to be good opportunities for you to do education in the plan. So now we can clear all of these filters at once. And one more thing I want to show you on this tab before we move on is the export feature. So if you have any filters applied, the export results will match that. So when you click export, you're going to be able to get all the contact information that would be needed to reach out to these participants. So email address, phone number, so on and so forth. So that's going to be really handy to upload into CRM or whatever tool that you're using to manage your outreach and education to participants. Now let's take a look at how you can view more information about the individual participant that will help you craft your message and outreach. So you're going to click into any of the names. Those are links that will take you to the admin dashboard. So after clicking into the employee's name, you're going to land on the employee details page of our admin dashboard. This is the same exact page that the plan sponsor is going to see. Here you're going to see pretty much everything human interest knows about a participant. So balance, if they are enrolled, if they're currently eligible, what their contribution rate is. We're going to give you all the contact details that you need for the participants, email, phone number. You're going to see additional information such as if they're married, what their address is, so on. Scrolling down the employee details, this is where you're going to see the data that drives the annual compensation in Participant IQ. So this person gets paid $72 an hour. If they got paid salary, that would show up. If the person was employed in multiple employers on the same plan, meaning they had a salary from 2 different employers and control group, we're going to add those 2 salaries together and display that in Participant IQ. You'll be able to see termination date, in the case you're looking at somebody who's looking to roll out, and rehires, if somebody came back into a plan. You'll see data that drives owner and officer tags in Participant IQ, which is an officer, and ownership, which would show a percentage if they were. From here, you'll be able to see additional details like eligibility. If the plan had different eligibility criteria for match versus deferral, you'll see that here. You'll see a history of their contributions. You'll be able to access their statements and tax documents. You'll be able to view their investments. This individual is just in a 2045 target date fund, which could be a good icebreaker conversation starter. You can see that they have no beneficiaries set on this participant. And then finally, you could see the history of their account. So any trades that they made and dividends that have flown into the account. Now, after closing that tab out, we're going to return back to Participant IQ within PartnerConnect. And the last thing I'm going to show you is the My Alerts tab. Since we just set up this account, this Alerts tab is going to be blank. But on a weekly basis, every Monday morning, you would get an email that tells you if you have participants who entered one or more of the following categories. Meaning, if somebody got a raise from $90,000 to $100,000 a year, the week they got a raise, you get an alert. When somebody reaches 59, you would get an alert. If somebody becomes terminated with a balance of $75,000, you would get an alert. So we hope this is a feature that will help you better serve the participants of the plans that you have with human interest and make it really easy for you to see all the participants in your whole book in a useful view.